Hey guys, Shaman and Yolanda.
Hi.
I'll be completely professional today. We are business partners
And life partners.
and life partners. We've been talking about burnout
Yeah.
and this concept of your soul sabbatical,
Yeah.
right? And
It's close to my heart.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She's written a little book about it that's
It's
coming
a
out
little
soon. Which is very, very cool.
Stay
and
tuned.
crazy. But a couple weeks ago, we talked about what burnout was and how it's broader than just the workplace now.
It's
right?
broader than just the workplace. Yeah. Yeah.
And then last week, we talked a little bit about the first step we can do is give
really
ourselves
important.
a permission slip
Yeah.
to actually stop
Mm-hmm.
and pause
Mm-hmm.
and take those times that are for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't do that very well at all.
Mm-mm.
And what are we talking about today?
So I'd like to tell a little story.
Sure.
And this is broad enough. This has happened in multiple sessions. So this is a conglomeration of multiple
sessions.
conversations where it sounds something like, wow, I used to work 7 days a week, but now I'm so unfocused and unmotivated.
Right. I can't make that. I don't know why I can't make that work anymore.
I suck. I'm so unfocused and unmotivated. And literally, I have this big response. Like, what?
Right.
I didn't do that, but internally, mostly because I could so relate.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, it's the American way, right? Like
it's what our
push, shove it all down, push, keep working.
Yeah,
right?
because productivity equals value and worth,
Right.
and like all of that stuff. I mean, we could go on and on
Right.
about that. So, yeah, we're supposed to work long hours. With not even so much of as a lunch break, because
Right.
this is part of the conversation too, right? Oh, I work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and I'm just sitting at my computer the whole time.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can remember working in environments where the badge of honor was I never take a day off. I've never been sick. I never take a day off. I don't
Right.
take any vacation.
Right.
I just
Even
work.
though you have vacation,
Right.
it's accruing.
I'm
right?
available at 3 a.m. if you call me.
Yes.
You know, I mean, what
And-
is wrong with us?
And then we wonder why we're exhausted and burnt out.
Right.
Because guess what? You are not a robot.
Right. We're not machines.
I am not a robot.
Right.
You're not a robot. We're not machines. We are meant to eat, sleep, drink, go to the bathroom, like all of those things.
Be in relationship.
Meant to be in relationship.
Connect to other people.
Connect to other people.
Do so much more than just work.
Have play and fun and joy in your
Right.
life. And I'm sorry, but work is not play.
Right. And
It's pseudo play for some of us. We can we can convince ourselves of that because the productivity and the value and worth that comes along with that can feel so good.
right.
But it's wearing us out. So today's tip is to stop apologizing for being human.
Right.
Like, we have the right to have questions, have opinions, need support, need time alone.
Put boundaries around things.
Put boundaries around things. And it's so ridiculous that we now make apologies and excuses for, oh, I'm sorry, I just need to take a bathroom break. Or,
Right.
I'm sorry, I need to go get a drink of water. Like, I love my workouts. So this was another story about something that happened that I'm like, oh, wow, this is really where we are. I remember being in a workout class, and two ladies, I kind of overheard them talking about someone else who had gotten really super sweaty during a workout. We were at a hot yoga studio, people.
There's a lot of sweat going on.
If you're not sweating,
You're probably doing it wrong.
there might be cause for concern if you're not sweating.
Right.
Right? So it's just like, what are we doing here?
Right.
Like, what are we doing? I'd like for you to think of the ways that you might have shamed yourself
Mm-hmm.
for being human. I'd like for you to think of the ways that you have sacrificed sleep
Mm-hmm.
to get things done, because that's usually the first thing to do. I'd like for you to think of the ways that you put off going to the bathroom when you really needed to go, making yourself super uncomfortable, or even, causing medical problems.
Working on the weekends or your time off.
Working on the weekends. How many times have you eaten lunch from your desk instead
Right.
of stepping away? Because really, it's during, like, we need breaks during the day so that we can come back refreshed and actually be more productive. It's like so much less productive
Right.
to chain yourself to a desk and a computer all
Right.
day. How many times have you shamed your way for the way that your body has naturally responded to its environment?
Right.
I'm a woman of a certain age and I need a fan on me. The hot and cold cruise is a real thing.
Right.
Right. And so we try to make ourselves not human,
Mm-hmm.
but we are not robots. So how different would your life look if you actually acknowledged and honored your limitations?
Yeah.
Right? If you made space for and tended to your needs, what would your life look like if you did that instead of apologizing for those things?
Right.
So, I would hazard a guess that you'd find yourself a little less exhausted. You would feel a little more nourished and cared for,
Yeah.
which is the whole purpose behind a soul sabbatical. You might even find yourself happier and more connected to the people that you care about.
Absolutely.
So, think about how you have not honored your body and invite yourself to do so. Just 5 minutes today.
See you next week.